Do you find yourself searching for life's answers and just feeling lost and confused? I can relate. A few years ago, I woke up one morning exhausted. I'm a musician and I had been performing out in a club till 2 a.m. It wasn't a great gig. The club owner didn't give us all the money that we agreed upon, and I woke up the next morning just kind of bummed. I'd been putting a lot of energy into music for 10 years. That's what I've been giving everything to. Just not making ends meet financially. I was tired of playing the game, and I was just exhausted and tired of the struggle. That afternoon, I was working with one of my singing students. I teach voice lessons and instruments, and he was this sarcastic adult male, and we had been working with each other for about a year. We were working on this really hard song and this difficult part of a song that he kept having trouble with, and I'd give him the run, and he would try it and then try again, and I kept helping him along, and I heard him whisper under his breath, "You idiot." And then I'd say, "Let's do this again. Let's run this again. Let's do this in a different way." And then I heard him again whisper under his breath, "You idiot." I knew he wasn't talking to me, and I paused, and intuitively I heard this voice that said, that is not his voice. He's not calling himself an idiot. That's the voice of his mother. And in that moment, my heart just fell. This sadness just washed over me. And I turned away because I was tearing up and I started to cry, and I didn't want him to see me. And I felt heartbroken and I felt lost because I wanted to help him so bad, but I knew that I did not have the right tool. I knew I did not know how to get him through this moment. And I knew that this was like a bigger picture and what was keeping him from connecting to his full potential. The next day I started researching. I knew that I needed some training. I didn't know whether it was going to be music therapy or psychology, and I was searching. And then later that week, I heard an interview, this woman being interviewed, and I felt like she was speaking directly to me and to my situation. It was crazy, or what felt like crazy. And then I started looking and researching more, and I found out that she had a program to certify people in life coaching. But I said, that is interesting. And I started to look into it, and then I realized that this is my next tool. This is my next step. This is where I'm being guided. Now, being a musician, being where we were, we did not have the funds at the time to go to school to get this training, but I knew that this was my something more. I knew that this was my next step. So I signed up to become a Dream Builder life coach. And I was trained in this tested, proven, reliable system. At the same time that I was learning, everything that I was learning was also transforming me and my life and those around me. It was also giving me the exact recipe that I needed to help my music students on their path, and then also to help just all other people, anybody else, to find their path, to connect to their dreams, to awaken a sense of belief and of hope inside of people. So here we are today, and I have been life coaching people for 6 years, and I'm always honored to take another person through the Dream Builder program and to help people just to connect to their paths. I also have taken many of my singing students and my music students through this program, which has helped them on their musical journey, but just also on their life journey. I am just getting ready to record my 7th album of original music, so I found renewed energy to keep moving forward on the musical path. And I am married to the love of my life, which also happens to be my drummer and one of my biggest supporters, which I am so grateful for. I am no longer living in the struggle energy. I bring in consistent income with music and with coaching. I also have combined doing these vision concerts, combining these brave thinking tools that I teach in my coaching along with my songs. And that part of my life just lights me up and energizes me. So if you feel again like you're searching for answers, or feel lost and confused, or if any of this resonates with you, I would love to connect with you on a one-on-one free call to see if we're a good fit to work with each other. You don't have to be a music student or a singer. This applies to anybody in their life's path. So the best way to do that would be to text me and just say coaching ? And that number is 503-545-1518, 503-545-1518. Just shoot me a text and we can connect and see a good time that we can both meet and talk for a one-on-one strategy life session. And you're gonna get so much just from that call. People leave that call with a lot of clarity. So I look forward to talking to you, and thanks for listening. Peace.